dip, we dip. I put the shoe up in the dip. When I dip, you dip, we dip. When I'm mobbing with the weasels, we can dip Toontown into a ground. This rabbit in the dip. When I dip, you dip, we dip. Let's put these tunes up in the dip. When you dip, I dip, we dip. I put this shoe up in the dip. When I dip, you dip, we dip. When I'm mobbing with the weasels, we can dip Toontown into the ground. Funny but my ears tall. Got a lot on my plate, dog. Only thug rabbit out here in Toontown. Baby Herman, put the knife down. Papa Weasel for my peoples like clap clap. Giving haters dirt naps. I got a girl and she always got the carrot cake. It's an interspecies romance, real rabbit shit. Roger be mobbing all day, with Mickey Mouse making that pay. Them cartoons from back in the day, just do won't be showing his face. He'd probably be after our day, the dippy be letting it spray. I won't believe it, I can't believe it, I shan't believe it, no way. Cause Roger Rabbit don't play, doing donuts all day. With Andy Valiant, we all about it, you best get out of our way. You know I'm putting in work, these fools about to get murked. With that acetone and that turpentine and that benzene going berserk. Roger Rabbit, Roger Rabbit. Box office smash like a Roger Rabbit. You 3 dope shorts like a Roger Rabbit. 1 buck 2 like a Roger Rabbit. I'll put this rabbit in the dip. When I dip, you dip, we dip. Let's put these tunes up in the dip. When you dip, I dip, we dip. I'll put the shoe up in the dip. When I dip, you dip, we dip. When I'm mobbing with the weasels, we can dip Toontown into a ground. This rabbit in the dip. When I dip, you dip, we dip. Let's put these tunes up in the dip. When you dip, I dip, we dip. I'll put this shoe up in the dip. When I dip, you dip, we dip. When I'm mobbing with the weasels, we can dip Toontown into the ground.
Soon where Toontown once stood will be a string of fast food restaurants with Bible verses confusingly printed on cheeseburger wrappers and soda cups. Guitar retailers with wonderful, overpriced prosumer gear. As far as the eye can see, my God, it'll be beautiful. Check out the Squire Strat I got for $200. What a bargain.
I'll put this rabbit in the dip. When I dip, you dip, we dip. Let's put these tunes up in the dip. When you dip, I dip, we dip. I'll put the shoe up in the dip. When I dip, you dip, we dip. When I'm mobbing with the weasels, we can dip Toontown into a ground. This rabbit in the dip. When I dip, you dip, we dip. Let's put these tunes up in the dip. When you dip, I dip, we dip. I'll put this shoe up in the dip. When I dip, you dip, we dip. When I'm mobbing with the weasels, we can dip Toontown into the ground. Baron Von Rotten, Baron Von Rotten, Baron Von Rotten has very bad morals. Baron Von Rotten, Baron Von Rotten, Baron Von Rotten has very bad morals. Baron Von Rotten in it, Baron Von Rotten in it. Baron Von Rotten has very bad morals. Baron Von Rotten in it, Baron Von Rotten in it. Baron Von Rotten has very bad morals in it.
Hello?
Hey, Dad, how are you?
Hey, buddy. How you doing, mate?
Good. We're just finishing up the record. I'm in Berkeley right now.
Oh, that's cool. How's the record going?
It is good. I'm really happy with it. And, I've been listening to a lot of E40 to get in the zone. What did you think of his new album?
Oh, E40, he's awesome. He really represents Bay Area indie rap. You know, he's been around for a while, and he started small, with his East Bay roots, and then he's grown the whole Bay Area and nationwide, and, he's one of the best in the game, buddy.
Chill.
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 Hey, do you sometimes kind of wish I'd gone to law school?
It's a go. Whatever I say, 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 whatever I say, it's a go. Whatever I say, it's a go. Whatever I say, it's a go. Whatever I say.
Trust me, who you rockin' with them or just me? I can show you how to be real and be free. Take it to Hollywood heaven, baby, if you really wanna party with me. Grab an ass, girl, you know what it is, baby. Put my hands where your eyes can see. I can see you standing in the lights with me, with no ego. Me and you against the world, no, for real, you look like one in a million, Come be my Aaliyah, show you a place to me, yo, I'll show you all of me, if you're loyal. Girl, you inspire me to be royal. You ain't got a trip, we good in Diego. So whatever I say,
It's a go. Whatever I say, it's a go. Whatever I say, it's a go. Whatever I say, it's a go. Whatever I say, whatever I say, it's a go. Whatever I say, it's a go. Whatever I say, it's a go. Whatever I say,
whatever I say, it's a go, girl. Mean you can get away. You the home girl, but I'm tryna make you bae. Ain't even got a front, no, I ain't ashamed. I'ma keep it blunt like what I blaze. Elevate with your boy, baby, catch a wave. I could be your son, come and catch a ray. I could put you on, show you how to levitate. Yeah, and I know they let it hate it, so I let them hate. Yeah, what you doing, girl, don't let me take your love away. Yeah, cause if you got my back, then I'ma lead the way. So whatever I say,
it's a go. Whatever I say, it's a go. Whatever I say, it's a go. Whatever I say, it's a go. Whatever I say, whatever I say, it's a go. Whatever I say, it's a go. Whatever I say, it's a go. Whatever I say, believe in me. Do you believe in me? Girl, tell me, do you believe in me? Girl, tell me, do you believe in me? Girl, tell me, do you? It's a go. Whatever I say, 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 whatever I say, it's a go. 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 Whatever I say, it's a go. Whatever I say, it's a go. Whatever I say, it's a go.
Yo, 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 yo.
What's up?
I'm not here. I'm not here. I am not here.
And gold's breaking down again. gold's on its way. Yeah, man. Like, obviously, it's looking good. I think we've got to be careful of the current kind of box we're just breaking out of. But like, yeah, it's looking really clean to the left if we get down there. I've mapped out some stuff on my chart. The daily and 15-minute support zones are 18.55. So if we get down to there, just be careful of a big pushback, especially with the hourly close. After that, I've got something marked out at 18.52, and then 18.47, and then yeah, we're falling. Yeah, for sure.
You take orders for that stuff you're using? You on some good stuff today, Paul. All right.
Hey guys, first time here. How are you guys? Good. So what do you got? You don't look at GJ out on the agent session?
You got your face mask, Paul?
Yep, got my COVID mask. I'm ready to go. What up,
You gonna
stream?
use the black one or the flashy red one, Dylan?
What's up?
The COVID mask. Are you gonna use the black one or the flashy red one?
I'm gonna get a neon one, I think. I think that's my play. It's a big candle. But I'm not really sure I'm qualified to, because I thought I'd know what to say by now. And honestly, I thought I'd be in LA. Yeah, I'm expecting AU to pump it down. As soon as we close bearish, stops above resistance. Don't sell this bad boy. If it gives us an entry, hopefully it slows down a little bit.
So that big candle was dollar surging up on a Friday, huh?
Which one?
You said that the one that you said that's a big candle. Oh no, not Friday. Yesterday. Never mind. Some of us don't get out much.
What up, stream? Yeah, it's kind of a Tron vibe. I don't know what it is exactly, but I like it. So, how's everyone going? How's everyone doing? Going. It's all the same thing, I guess, right? Doing something or going somewhere. Yep. I haven't even had caffeine yet.
It's just a good day, man.
Oh, what up, bro? How's it going?
I'm good.
I'm gonna try and catch this this AU dump. I think we're gonna move real well.
Yeah, same for EU. If you want to train EU.
Oh yeah, looks like it's creating resistance. What we got going left? Oh, kind of looking. Oh yeah, it's a free fall. Jeez.
Yeah, I've been training this downtrend for like this whole week so far. I've been winning all of them, so it's pretty good.
Nice. That's perfect. Every time that 4-hour flipped back once it went bullish, bro, Get in cells.
Yeah.
Yep. Beautiful.
I think if I didn't play greedy on this morning, I could have won more. But I was playing big greedy. Cause I thought it would like just break down, but it came back up a little bit.
Oh, pull back on you a bit.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then that one news came out that I didn't know, and then it was that one like the crazy spike that has happened around like 8:30.
Oh, USD
Yeah.
845. Yep. Yeah.
Yep.
USD. Yep.
There was a real spike in there.
Yeah.
I got scared and I pulled out.
Probably came right back in your direction though, huh?
Yep. I was like, damn. I should have stayed in.
Yep.
I had like a really good entry too. It was like way to the top, but got scared, put out.
Pulled on a profit.
Yeah, it was it was a little, but it's just like it was at least not negative.
Yeah, it's better than not losing.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So Paul, have you read like any books in Forex at all?
I've listened to Zone and it was good. But I think it was more so of a psychology, different sort of perspective help, not necessarily any technical trading help.
Okay.
That was at the start of the stream, man. Everyone was quiet and muted, and I could just hear AJ breathing, dude.
Yeah, my bad. I didn't know my mic. I didn't know my mic was that good. My bad, guys.
That's alright.
Yeah, I'll lower my breath a little bit.
GJ. I think we're still coming back down. We're still in a downtrend. 4 hour just kind of did a little bit of fake out, pushed up to resistance, and now we should come back to the low. But a smaller time frame, I think if we can get a push up and get resistance somewhere up in here, get resistance up there, take it back down to where we were in NY session, maybe resistance from NY or that support we pushed off of this morning. That's kind of my plan. I want to see a little bit of a push up. If we don't get it and we just come down, that'll be it. But I would like a clean push up so we can get a bearish candle and then have nice candles to come down, break through support and fall down here and eventually continue down to our support here.
Yep, that's what I see too for GJ. I'm hoping for like little head and shoulder pattern to be created, and then trade it.
Gotcha. On what AU?
GJ.
Oh, GJ. Gotcha. A nice strong bearish hourly close, otherwise just be waiting on it.
Gold has so much volume in it already. It's just like pumped Yeah, if you go on the lower time frame, like it jumped down and then went up. I was watching it earlier. So that red candle, and now it's just popping back up, and that last minute that's just happened kind of come up. Yeah, for sure. I was in a sell on that red candle, and then I stopped after that. Just at the bottom of that, so I saw that close, and then a little touch up, and then it went down. So I was in on a little 0.2 volume, so nothing major, but when is it? Yeah. When do you normally execute most of your trades? Or like generally when does it seem to take place on your sessions?
Asian or for London?
For Asian. So like now, pre-market kind of, does anything normally happen at this point, or?
Not usually, but it depends on how stuff's looking. So this one's trending down really, really good. Looks like a nice healthy downtrend, and we got super clean traffic from this line to this line on the hourly and the 30-minute. So I think if we get a good bearish close, this would be an entry. We put it above this resistance here, and then we expect to move down.
Cool.
Would be kind of my thought process, but usually I do wait till Tokyo Open on GJ, just because that gets a little weird at 7 o'clock.
Okay.
Because it's JPY, so I just like to wait for it. But AUD USD, AUD seems to move pretty solid on the Tokyo Open. So yeah, a few circumstances that would kind of decide if I'm going to do something pre-market. But I think this resistance getting created might be a solid play if we get a good bearish close.
Do you know any of the fundamentals driving this? I know the dollar's obviously doing pretty well at the moment, or has been comparatively doing better.
I just do straight technicals, so no.
Okay.
Yeah, I would add that I actually have a friend. He trades commodities and dividend-paying stocks. For the most part, dividend-paying stocks, but he dabbles in commodities. He's done it for years, and like right now he bought puts on for soybeans, and so the commodities are really taking a dive. I think I haven't checked the charts, but that's what I've heard. And Australia has, they export a lot of commodities. They're pretty much just like a commodity nation, and so I would you might argue that there's lots of panic right now in the markets. Maybe the U.S. Not the U.S. economy, but the Dow has been. There's lots of fear in the Dow lately. You can see that in the bearish trends.
Yeah, the US 30 is tanking at the moment.
Yeah. So there's lots of fear, and so then the dollar. People look to the dollar for
safe haven.
Yeah, for a safe haven. They look to the yen for a safe haven as well. But like the dollar is like the safe haven, other than gold and whatever.
Yeah, it makes sense. It's just I didn't know the Australian economy was doing so badly. Ciao. Yeah, for sure. Price action dominates, right? But it is nice to line the fundamentals up as well sometimes.
That sounds rough to hear. That sounds rough, bro. Gotta manage that risk, and if your lots are too big, gotta make them smaller so you're comfy trading them. Definitely very, very good to do that.
Mate, that got me laughing. Jesus Christ. It was the surname, bro. I also read it as Alan. I don't know why. Shit.
Alan is the only one. He's the best one.
It's yeah.
Yeah, not a good enough close for me, guys. 30-minute looks okay, but for pre-market, I just don't.
Yeah, GJ closed right in the middle too.
Yeah, GJ made resistance, but kind of ranging out a little bit.
Yep, pretty much just follow wherever it breaks, I guess. For GJ.
What's up?
Let's say for GJ, just follow like wherever it breaks. I think wherever it breaks.
Stones may break my bones, but GJ could pay me.
Yeah, I think we get above here. I think we'll maybe wick up into this area here, right here. But then I see us coming back down.
Gonna pull.
Yo.
You're looking at GJ.
I love you, DJ.
DJ and AU is what I'm looking at.
Are you looking at AU?
Oh yeah, heavy downtrend. I'm waiting for good resistance to sell that bad boy and hold it.
Nice.
Yeah, preferably an hourly bearish close. DJ, I'm waiting to sell as well. Want to see a push up first, and then I mean, if the hourly closes under here, that might be good enough to come down. But otherwise, if we get resistance up here, I like that as well.
Oh yeah, AUD USD is in a massive downtrend.
Super clean traffic too, especially a 30-minute as well.
Oh wow. Trend as well.
Yep. So if it gets resistance, I think that's going to come down real nice.
Yeah, I think it trends well just because, like, fundamentally, they're just complete opposites. I mean, yeah, I think that's
Yeah, it seems to like when it breaks out hard in the way that it's like got the momentum. It's almost like you could set pendants.
I think Raja was talking about closing above 134, 100 to potentially take it back up.
Yeah, if we close above here, I think that makes sense to go up. I think we're coming down longer term for at least into tomorrow. So I'm going to let the push up happen and then try and get the sells and bring it back down. But I mean, this could have made a higher high and then we're going to get a higher low and go up again. But it's not, that one bullish candle doesn't really fully convince me that we are switching from this downtrend to go up. I think one more leg up and then come back down, and then I would be set on saying, okay, we're gonna probably go test the high.
Yeah, but it's a big enough range, right?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. No bottom wicks on the last 2 hourly candles. GJ, I'm assuming. Yeah, no, they got bottom wicks. They're just small. I mean, this one's got one, but I believe this was that like daily, the 4 to 5 o'clock time. That one always has a weird wick. But I think if this hourly closes underneath here, we can take it down for a little wick fill and back down into, I think this would be a good first target. Get down to the bottom of this body here. Secure some profits and then see if we can get a runner. Otherwise, the other idea that I'm waiting for, price kind of did this. I want to see this, and then ideally continue and do that. But if we just close under here, then it would just be like that. That's okay too. I just would like a nice move up so we got a little more room to come down to the support. But if we just close underneath, then I think we can take it down, correct that candle, or not correct, but at least fill the body of this candle here, and then maybe tap down into these levels over here, maybe a little lower.
Yeah, I still think we can reach 132 by the end of the week.
I agree. This just looks like the snow shovel to clear the garbage so we can fall down to these wicks really nicely. Because if we look, we haven't really changed into an uptrend yet.
Yeah, I thought we might fill that range at the London close earlier, but yeah, looks like we just kind of like faked out up there, didn't fill the range.
Yep, and then we ran right into resistance over here, which was also this wick here, and kind of where this wick was rejecting. So this doesn't look like a higher high to me. This just looks like we had a nice move up, and now we just fake out essentially, or hit resistance, and now we should come back to the low. That's my thoughts.
Sounds right.
Yeah, but yesterday, if you guys were here, you paid it. We said once GJ goes bearish on the 4 hour, we get sells down for the wick, goes bearish, and it was a monster move down, like on the 30-minute, last night. I think I was looking at the 15 actually. It was just dump city. It was beautiful. But it didn't give me an entry, so oh well. But if you took it on the 4 hour time frame, that was little 2 to 1, I think. So you got in right up here, 26 pip risk, say 50 pip reward. So yeah, 2 to 1 right there.
That boy, I miss you, bro. There go that boy, yeah, he used to be my homie. He doesn't come around these days, I'm feeling kinda lonely. Was it something that I said? I don't get it. He spends his nights unfortunate and his mornings up on Reddit. Can't take it personal when he's on the go. Unicycle vertical.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, odd USD. I mean, if you look at the structure on the 1 hour time frame, Like the corrections are like 1 or 2 bull candles, maybe. Like that's it, and then it just tanks again.
Yep. And this here was it pushing through some messy traffic here, and it really didn't. I mean, it made some wicks, but it still just drove right to it. And now this is clean traffic, so I think this will be a nice push. If it drops and we kind of miss it, because this hourly was the entry here, then let it drop, pull back, lower high, resistance, get in again, and then target the low that it made. Maybe a little bit past it, because it should, if it's staying in a downtrend, it should break through that low it created to make a lower low, and then get out once the lower low is made, and then let the runner go. Yeah, Master Swell. I wasn't trading at the time, but I got a message and I did check my phone. The servers went down for, I think it was like 10 or 15 minutes or something like that. But they are back up now, so.
Slow start, everything's just ranging. Range. I think I'm gonna go jump in the shower. I've placed a pending order on AUD USD. Yeah, definitely stop loss and just above the highest wick in that consolidation zone. Yeah. Catch you guys in like 15 minutes, please.
I know we both really need improvement. We were so close back when we were 2 kids. Still got love, that's what the truth is. So I'ma pop up at the family reunion. There go that boy. I hope you know your friends and
Session, I turn the stream on at 5:30, and then we actually start about 5:45, 5:55 Central Time. What up, Rebby? Pull that up for you. Yep. Agreed. Absolutely agree. Mr. Greens, I would wait for bullish confirmations on the 30-minute then to go with the higher time frame direction. Personally, that's what I would wait for. What are we doing, Brad?
It's organic the way it happened, the exact same way that I started rapping.
Oh, looks like it wants to kind of close below those candles over there.
It's been a long time coming. So let's get it. Ready? Hey. So I've been out here for a minute, got me grown out. Always moving around, feel like a stranger in my hometown. You ain't really about it unless you really been around it. I've been looking for my moment, now I think I finally found it. Oh yeah. Well, things ain't go according to plan, so now I show the world I've been trying to hide. Won't act like I ain't scared to leave, but this right here's my therapy. I went through the dark and now there's light in my eyes. I just changed the way I see it. All I had to do is start believing. I made mistakes, I'm never gonna repeat it. I took a break, but now I'm never leaving. Yeah, I feel like something woke inside. Heartbeat working overtime. Everything was motorized, but now I'm up and more alive. So let my family know I'm fine and it's a new day. Cause there's a whole lot I got.
Jeez, man, it's moving. Oh damn.
Yeah, I jumped into the small position. See if we can get it. Get a little 1-to-1 13 pip risk. See if we can hit 13 pip reward. We do have clean traffic all the way down here, so be aware of that.
And I still have my rainy days. I doubt those ever fade away, but I've been seeing color instead of all those other shades of gray, and I just had to find myself. I know life is great and I just needed to remind myself. Yeah, I remember that a flower don't stay in bloom all year long. So one bad day don't make it all go wrong. Opportunity knocks while I just hold the door. I know that I just gotta focus more, and I can finally see that heaven I've been going towards with.
So we'll see if we have volume and we can get a nice little push down. It looks like we should have volume, and we cleared everything to the left, so I think we should get a push down unless Asian does its range. But if it does that, our stop is in a good spot, so we should be able to minimize it if it gets weird. But since we're pushing the lows in the 4 hours, it's just a super heavy downtrend. I think we might get a little push. It might wait till Tokyo Open to give a burst of volume, but I think this should be solid. Maybe we get lucky and we get a nice burst of volume before Tokyo Open. So we'll see. But I like this. We got resistance. This wasn't strong enough confirmation for me, but now we're breaking all the lows. I think that looks good. So we'll see if we can hit the 1-to-1 target, 13 pips. What up, and Gurzat will be here soon. Do I trade like Wicks Don't Lie? I trade pretty similar, yes. Little things different. I use a little different of a stop loss, but for the most part, pretty similar. He taught me damn near everything I know, so it is pretty similar. But Asian session's a little different than New York session for the most part, at least right now. So we do kind of trade according to what our session should or make sense to put out. But yes. Yep, yeah, you're welcome, Mr. Greens, no worries. Can you see what I got on GJ? Yes, you can. I'm expecting if GJ closes under here on the hourly, I think we are going to see a move down on GJ because actually, I have not looked at the higher. Yeah, that's what I did. Okay. I think GJ is returning to these wicks down here by tomorrow or Friday. That's my analysis on that. $13 pips looks like a big ask. Hey, we'll see, I guess. I mean, we've already moved 8, and the last candle moved 10, so and we still got 38 minutes, so maybe it is with the trend, so I think it's feasible. I hope that was the right word. Alright, Anth, we'll check this out.
That sounded good. I think it sounded good.
About to cover from A to Z. How I really get down. Talking about getting silly.
Anth, height. What do we got? We got GJ30, buys above here, sells below here. 100% agree. Wait for that close, and then enter. I think that makes sense. I'm not going to take the buys, but that doesn't mean it's not a winning trade. So just because, and that goes for every stream, just because you see a trade that one of the people who are streaming isn't taking, doesn't mean it's not correct or a valid idea. I'm just personally waiting for sells because I think sells is going to move better, and that's just my opinion. Doesn't mean what I think is right or what you think is wrong or vice versa. So I agree with this both ways. Wait for the close and be careful at Tokyo Open that you don't get wicked out.
Hey, how much longer until Tokyo opens? Awesome.
Patel looks clean to 703,000. Yep, exactly what I got. Damn close. Right here. Yep. My first target is 1-to-1. If we push it super quick and we start running through it, I'm gonna get break even and try and let it go a little deeper, maybe 20 pips. But it's Asian session. I like to just get my 1-to-1s and get out. Because sometimes Asian likes to play and I don't want to play with it, you know? So if it's gonna pump out 1-to-1 pip, 1-to-1, R to R for me, that's good enough for me in Asian. I always can make it up in the London pre-NY session. So. But this has super clean traffic. I do agree. Like I said, I just don't want to play with it if it's going to play. So we'll see. Yeah, this thing, I'm really hoping we can just get a nice monster move down, kind of like this one here. That would be awesome.
And my MetaTrader just opened up the market with a massive gap between two candles. Like a let me measure the size of this gap.
Your mic's really quiet. I didn't hear anything you said, just so you know. Thank you for the sub, Kenny. Appreciate it.
Gershon's still at work right now?
He might be. I think he'll be jumping in probably closer to Tokyo Open at 7. So yeah. I think he'll be here in the next 30-40 minutes or so. Yep, no worries, Anth. You're welcome.
Hey, Paul. How are you enjoying LMFX? Yeah. You're still using them? Yeah, I like them. I started using them like it's been about 3 months now. I mean, I haven't.
Really nice spreads. That's what I really like.
Yeah, I like the zero count you recommended. Yeah.
Yeah. Been biting my lip a lot lately. I don't know why, but I'm just bored, and that's my thing, I guess. I don't know.
Well, I mean, is it bleeding?
No.
Okay.
No.
Well, then you're good.
Not at all.
You put chapstick on?
No. I don't know. It's just something I do when I talk, I guess. I don't know. I normally only do it when I'm streaming. It's weird.
Huh.
Yeah. So like when I'm just chilling throughout the day, or like I'm at the gym or something, like I'm fine. But whenever I'm streaming, I'm like watching the camera, and I'm like, huh. Yeah, chill out there, buddy.
Good. GJ's dropped in, it looks like.
Yeah, I think GJ is gonna come down. Oh yeah.
We got some clean traffic on GJ too. We got a nice range.
Absolutely.
We got like a 30 pip range or something. Pips.
Yep. Right back down to the resistance or support from NY session. Eduardo, my stop loss is right on the screen, brother. That's the next time I get some flavor. That's a good idea. It's the inside of my lip though, so I don't know if they make that kind of chapstick. Maybe they do. I don't know. I've never Googled it. I'm not gonna Google it, but it's a good idea. I like the effort and the idea. But yesterday, Cats, are you here?
Yeah, I'm here.
So you know how I pulled up that video we watched?
Yeah.
My video got copyrighted, so they demonetized my video because of that.
Yeah. I
didn't realize that was a thing.
Oh, you gotta watch out with playing any YouTube videos, huh?
Yeah, I didn't. For some reason, I thought because it was a YouTube video, it was okay. I don't know why.
No. Any YouTube videos you play, they'll ding you.
Yeah. I mean, it's not like I make that much in YouTube money anyway, but it was good to see, good to know that just not to do that anymore.
Yeah. Crazy.
Almost halfway. What do we get? About 7 more. Would I consider putting stop above 30-minute candle when it closes? Yeah, you could do that. I'm probably just gonna leave it here till Tokyo open, depending on how we move. But I'm also gonna be aware of this. If this hourly candle starts flipping, I'm gonna start to minimize. But I do want my stops above resistance here. But if you want to put it down to that 30-minute, go ahead. Makes sense. If it does break that, there's a lot less probability of this continuing down then. So we'll watch on the 30-minute, see if we can get down there.
Man, my MetaTrader, when the market opened, it opened my AUD USD market at 706.59. So it just skipped like 4 or 5 pips for me, where I'd taken my pending order, and it just opened me up at 706.59. Crazy. Yeah, man. Like, there's just a gap between the previous candle and this candle. Like as I said, like a 5-6 pip gap. Weird. That hurts, man. God. Should be alright.
So with GJ, are you looking for it to come back to retest and then take it back down, or?
I'd be waiting for this hourly to close,
Mhm.
and then as soon as we close, if we close bearish underneath here, stop probably above this guy here,
Mhm.
and then I'll take it down maybe to here or maybe somewhere in this wick here. But if it does the move before Tokyo Open, then I would say waiting game, let it pull back up, and then make resistance and then get in.
Yeah.
But if this is good for you and you want to take it once it taps here, put your stops above. I don't trade like that, but I mean I don't see why that would be.
I'd rather it be a bearish candle.
Yeah, I get right there with you, but I mean you're with the trend, so I mean I think either way you'll be safe as long as this doesn't come and turn bullish. Then there's an issue.
Yeah, so this is my first time trading Asian, so I don't know how volume works on Asian.
Pretty rangy, to say the least. Ideally, if you want to catch it with the trend, but honestly, your best bet is buy support, sell resistance, because it doesn't usually have volume to break through one or the other, except with Tokyo Open. Best strategy is definitely don't overtrade and make sure you have consistent risk throughout the whole thing. That helps a ton as well. And I mean, if you already know how to trade and you have a profitable strategy or trading plan, then you should be fine. You shouldn't be doing it unless you already have a profitable plan that you've been trading for a good while. But if you got that, then I think you just do your thing, do your trading. Don't worry about anything. Make sure you know where your daily and total risk is, and then just trade. That's all you gotta do.
You're not scared about like the 30-minute not having a big enough wick on the bottom to continue going down?
Nope. I think momentum should take us down, or at least the trend. I don't know how much momentum we'll have, but I think we should stay under this resistance and then come down. Yep, no worries, Alicio. No worries. Nope, Uncle Ted is not here. He does not join us on this session.
He's actually on Instagram Live right now.
Oh, he is?
Or he was like 2 minutes ago.
Oh. Gotcha. Alright, Ricky.
Was he talking about gold, or was he?
No, he was talking
trading?
about like some government stuff. I have no idea. The second I saw him talking about that, I just got off.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, GJ tapping into the low there. Okay, so what is short-term trend? New high, looking for it to make a higher low. Go back and retest the high I made. Yep, I think that looks solid. Yellow zone is the golden zone for buys. Yep, I've heard of it. I don't use it, but I've heard of it. And it's really, I do know it is good for confluence as well. Looks good. Yeah, if we tap into here and then we get and we go bullish, like I said, once Asian pushes down, closes bullish then, ideally after Tokyo Open, so in the next 23 minutes. Once support's created, I think support will be respected, because I would just assume Asian would be out of gas to go down, and we would start to retrace up. And then maybe we do push up to those highs up here. But this is the level I'm interested in right here for sells, is up here. This 134, 300 area. Oh, AU flipped. Cool. Hopefully we can break the low and get a little push before Tokyo. I'm definitely going to leave a runner though, just because if we do hit TP, I'm going to leave a runner because it's trending super well. So I wonder if we do get to TP before Tokyo Open and we continue to go down, I think Tokyo Open is going to blast us to this level down here. Do I trade NY session? I do London and pre-NY. I try to be in bed by the time NY Open happens. Sometimes if I don't have a trade by then, I do end up doing NY. But I do try to get into bed by the time NY starts. But I don't do it on YouTube. It's just either by myself or in the group if people are wanting me to trade with them. Yep, be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't. Here every Monday through Thursday, except for tomorrow as I'm on vacation. But Monday through Thursday, we are here either getting a trade. Got hopefully a nice one today. Got a little bit further to go for that TP. Or we're planning for London. And that seems to be playing out well with whatever we discuss and go over for London. It seems to actually happen. So that's really cool to see that the stuff we talk about in here is actually being put to use in the other sessions. Yep, so far so good. Got a little bit further to go. I'd like to hit my 1-to-1. Nice job securing, Robbie. Nice job.
Yeah, I closed a position and I'm leaving a runner as well.
Nice.
How do I go?
Nice. Yeah, I'm at like 7 pips, so maybe if I hit 10, I'll take something. Because I mean, for 3 extra pips, is it worth it? But we'll see. Still got 20 more minutes, so. So that entry was actually, we should have got in on this one. That's what we should have did.
Shoulda, coulda, woulda.
I mean, you were thinking about it, right? But
I thought about it
as strongly as we would like it. We would like it to.
I didn't like the hourly close, yeah.
Man, this pullback. God damn.
Could see a little bit of a pullback coming into the, as we get closer to the Tokyo Open.
Yeah, it makes sense, right? It gets a bit choppy as people start entering the market, placing their positions and things.
Yep. And then I think Tokyo Open should push us down. If not, and we go up, we'll manage it. But we've created a low now, so we might make a lower high, and then come down. But hopefully we can get our 13 pips before we need to create that lower high. Get a little deeper. What do I think on GJ? I think wait for the hourly close and see what happens. I'm waiting for a push up to here for some sells. But that's just what I'm waiting for.
My runner got stopped out.
Yeah. It's not far. I haven't even hit 1-to-1, so I can't. A little early for BE for me. But if you secured profit?
Yeah, secured.
Oh, yeah.
Never let a winning trade go negative, right? How long are you guys usually on here for? Oh, that's all. You guys are on for a long time, huh? Well, I should be able to get on for a little bit because it's like 3 a.m. here now. I'm in Saudi Arabia.
Yo. Yes, sir. I may not be talking a lot right now, just eating food right now. Oh, you're already in the trade? Nice. Asian one about to kick in 15 minutes.
What up, Clay? How's it going?
sickly 50, disco inferno. What's that mean also? If you worry about me, Yoko, you can stop before you say oh no. Before your boy swings back, yo yo. If you get my viewpoint, GoPro, you clean like the rain in Africa, Toto. Blacks are gonna be so pro. My tips are always free, pro bono.
What is GJ doing? GJ coming down still? Okay, maybe made a low.
Yeah, GJ's pulling back for the hourly close.
Kind of needs to come back and make resistance here. Looks like 15. We close bearish here. That would do that. Or maybe you take a sell and put your stop above the wicks. You get a nice wick fill with the open.
I want to make sure my first Asian trade since July 14th is going to be a good one.
Are you in this one?
Oh no, I'm just waiting right now.
On AU or GJ?
Oh, both.
Gotcha.
Here we go. On a distant planet populated by another race. Lives a six podcat who might slap you.
I want to see AU make a new low and break the hourly low. Then I think we can see some really good momentum.
Down here, once we break down here?
Yeah. And then GJ, I'm just kind of waiting. I don't know what GJ is going to do. But he's got clean traffic on both sides, so just waiting right
now. Jeremy, send a chart, please. And we'll pull that up for you. Check it out. Put some analysis on it. Don't just send a plain chart. We won't do anything with that.
You got about 1.2% of market's money to play around with. Yeah. This morning I was at like 0.8% this morning. I grew it like 0.4%. Yeah, so just gonna a little more to play with, you know, just see how much we can grow this market's money.
What up, Justin? How's it going? All is great. Hope you are doing good as well. Hey man, that's in profit that's a good day. That was a good day. What up, Samurai? How's it going? George says hello. He is just stuffing his face right now. He'll be with us shortly.
Yeah, I wonder what he's stuffing his face with. Maybe a chicken burger?
Yeah, probably. Probably a chicken cheeseburger.
Yeah, that was like 3 months ago now, that joke.
That was a while ago, yeah.
That was when that one dude, what was his name? Anthony or something like that?
Josh.
Oh, Josh?
It was Josh or Anthony. It might have been both of them, honestly.
Huh. Yeah, I don't know what the heck happened to that guy, man. He doesn't even... I haven't seen him at all.
Waiting for a bullish close to retest the high. Yep, looks good. Yeah, I'm waiting for sells once we push up, so I do think we will see a little bit of a push up. Hopefully we'll see AU push down the Tokyo Open. We're with the trend, as long as we close good bearish, preferably under these wicks here. I think the trend will be our friend and push us down. But I just always get a little skeptical during that Tokyo Open. But this is trending really good, so I do expect us to keep coming down. Hopefully Hopefully I'm right. What is the music? People ask me every day. I'm gonna stop answering it. The music is it's a free, copyright-free music player of music that I do not choose. So. Advice for a losing streak: take a week off, look at the charts, study more, figure out why you're losing. Would I accept money to turn the music off? Well, I like having music on. I would put my music on, which would be kind of a rap country vibe, but then I'd have to turn off my monetization on YouTube. And you'd have to pay me more than YouTube. So I think I would say $500 a month. I would turn the music off for you. I can choose the genre, but this is the best, worst genre. So if you don't like it, mute the stream. I don't know what to tell you. Sorry. Not that bad. Some of the songs are a little cringy, but just laugh. Laugh at it. Alright, we'll do Zombie T-Rex. This one's kind of it's like a cringy banger. It'll be great. No more chicken burger, yeah. Okay. Yeah, sorry, Louis. I wish it could be like some Logic or some Kid Cudi or some country music, but oh well. Yeah, exactly. The music's not really. The music's just so there's no just a steady silence of nothing when we're just sitting here looking at it with nothing to really talk about. I mean, I could babble and repeat myself for 3 hours straight, but I really don't want to. If we're having discussion, that's a different story, but music is a nice little buffer in between the discussions and the analysis and the ideas and whatnot. Alright, coming in 5 minutes for Tokyo Open. Hopefully our little candle can stay bearish and get a push down, hopefully with Tokyo Open volume and not in the opposite direction.
From the heart, music that Lars, he came to straight rocket, music that burning down your local hot topic, music that KRS-One on my album, music that of course you know I've read up on Malcolm, music that PMA all day, music that guy who gave you K-Flay, music that R.I.P. Pat Wood, music that only want to do a bit of good, music that got here on my own, music that hey it's Weird Al on my phone, music that lit hop Edgar Allan Poe, music that show your English teacher how to flow, music that TED Talk read a book, music that look at Scissor Crack on the hook, music like no mercy, no surrender. Zombie T-Rex, I'm killing it forever. Zombie T-Rex. No mercy, no surrender. Zombie T-Rex, I'm killing it forever. Zombie T-Rex. No mercy, no surrender. Zombie T-Rex, I'm killing it forever. Zombie T-Rex. No mercy, no surrender. Zombie T-Rex, I'm killing it forever.
Our top story tonight. A herd of zombie dinosaurs is loose in San Francisco, causing more damage and destruction than the city has ever seen. We go now live to the Golden Gate Bridge, where a Tyrannosaurus Rex is currently ripping apart the suspension cables.
The moment I come back, this man leaves. What is this?
Francisco has already seen its local coffee markets impacted by these zombie dinosaurs, what these developments mean for your organic Arabica, and then enterprising young people are bringing gentrification to dinosaur caves and dens. We find the city's best apocalyptic food trucks, and finally, an Oxford study finds that white kids are still not hyphy. What can you do to help? We'll cover it after the break.
You seem to be the only one worthy of a final test. Remove as many of the bells as you can. One sound and you fail.
2 minutes. What's gonna happen?
Yo, Paul.
Yo, what's up, man?
What up, what up? I was gonna say, I'm looking at AJ, I think so, what was it? I think AJ is also possibly sitting nice on the 30-minute. If you, yeah, it's AJ. If you drop down to 30-minute, I'm looking at something like this. So it's like, it's coming down, obviously downtrend. Did like a higher low, kind of retested this. Came down. It's kind of doing like another, lower high, retesting this. And possibly to continue down.
Yep, exactly what I'm looking for on AU.
Let's hope that.
Hopefully it plays out.
Yeah.
We don't get a fake out above here, stops out, and then continue down.
Yeah, I'm gonna see what the, I wasn't say what Asian Open gives us. Like, I don't want to get in right now because it's gonna just rock it up or anything like that. So I'm gonna let it do its thing, and if it breaks out of the 30-minute low, I'll get in.
I think GJ looks kind of good to build the range to the bottom. Because if this 30-minute closes like this, with like a weak 30-minute, and then we break the low of it, I think we'll see some volume to the downside.
So many jokes, I call him funny, but there's so much good, I call him J.R. Honeycutt. Ralphie always wanna follow Michelangelo, he plays so much, I call that dude DFW.
And this, of course, is a remarkable discovery. All right, urging
Yeah,
people to
sorry.
go back in the particular
Yeah,
way
I was just messaging someone.
make them feel better.
Oh, sorry.
Where do you get off?
Oh, it looks like we tried to create some 15-minute resistance. We'll see if that holds. Tokyo Open might push us above it a little bit. 30-minute close doji. Hourly close bearish, so hopefully our resistance is respected and we can come break this low and push down.
Just still watching AEG on the 30-minute. Kind of 30-minute kind of closed a minor bearish, a weak weak bearish. So if this 30-minute comes down and breaks the low there, I'll be looking into getting a trade with the stops above this wick.
Gotcha. Yeah, I think if this hourly breaks here, we're gonna get a nice push down.
And I'm gonna keep muting myself just in case. Okay.
Okay.
So if I don't respond.
Thank you.
Hello? Hey, Paul. How's it going? Not too shabby. I new desk. My new chair? Thinking of a different person? Yup, maybe. I got the same chair as you. Yeah, dude, the footrest is sick. This fool's back. I actually, yo, Gertrude, I actually messaged you on Instagram and you said you had no idea who I was. Guys trading AU. No GJ.
Man, the AU is just pulling back up. Gosh.
Yep, yeah, I know. I just didn't press the hotkey. That's all. Just waiting. Just expecting this as the top wick of the hourly open, and then once we establish resistance with the volume, start moving down. Hopefully, we'll see. Still no bottom wick, so I think we should at least come near this low, and once we do, maybe once we break it, we'll just get risk free, and then that way we are protected.
I actually stopped by the stream yesterday and I saw that that last GJ trade you took. It was really nice.
Yeah, it went down. It danced a little bit, but it did play out.
Conversation.
Maybe it wasn't a nice trade, Gerzat. Who knows?
I never believe there it is.
What's GJ doing?
GJ's pulling back right now.
Yeah, I think it's just going to be a bigger top wick.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because it should, I think we should come down and make a bottom wick. And then if we're going to go up, maybe we go up then. We'll see though. It looks like right now it's coming down and it should maybe get into maybe down here, maybe down to the next previous support. So
it's about 25 pips.
We did close underneath our support, so if we respect it, maybe we come down. Like everything made a top wick and it's maybe gonna pull back now and kind of continue in the direction we were going with some volume. What up, Foy? Yeah, we got in once we broke these lows up here. I was gonna get in on this guy, but it just wasn't strong enough for me for my liking. And then once it broke the lows, I figured we should continue down. We're with the trend, and we got really nice traffic here, so that's my plan. Just trying to get 1-to-1.
And just to let everybody know, for AJ, instead of getting on the 30-minute, I'm going to get on the 15-minute now, so my risk reward is a bit better. So once it breaks a 15-minute low, take an entry, and then stops would be Stops would be above this top wick that is created for AJ. That is the setup I'm looking for AJ, and if AU goes, I think AJ will go too.
I'm still waiting right now.
Yeah, he hasn't broken any low yet, so we'll see.
Yeah.
What are you looking for, Dorian?
I'm looking to take GJ. I think it's gonna come down.
GJ sells? Let me see.
I want to see some strong closes though. On like
you
the
for a close?
Looking for a strong close on the 5-minute, 15-minute, like kind of little.
Yeah, I was gonna say all these pairs kind of look similar today, which is a good sign. I think so.
Yeah, I think it's because there's so much fear, in the stock markets that everyone's just buying the yen and the dollar, and like the safe haven currencies.
What up, Foy?
I think.
Yeah, you yeah, it's all good. I think sit, get your notepad, and hang out. What were you saying, Anthony? My bad.
Oh no, I was gonna say I think for GJ I'd want to see it close below 890, right? That's a pretty decent level in the New York session. I mean, granted it broke through it, but that's what I was originally waiting for this morning.
A close where? Like here?
Yeah, under 890.
Yeah.
It just kind of looks like it's consolidating right now on the 15-minute.
On GJ?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, looks a real unsure. I think you're.
How's the Asian session been? I haven't touched it since like the last game on the live stream.
Don't touch it.
It's getting better. Not there yet.
Yeah, I recommend going with New York session.
Yeah, dude, I needed a break from Forex, but when I stopped by the live stream yesterday, that trade you took, Paul, I was like genuinely confused, because I couldn't figure out whether or not it was gonna push down, because it didn't look like it. But then you started explaining the Asian session, like how it moves and stuff. So I started kind of seeing it, and then that thing just freaking plummeted.
Yep.
But that sketches me out.
I said buy support, sell resistance.
I am still not in my AG trade. He has not broken any low yet.
Excuse me. I think once we get some bearish close on the 15-minute, if we do, then we'll see some movement down. Or once this flips bearish, I think that'll be a good sign as well. Again, if we flip bearish. Gab, wherever it sets up nice. So if it sets up nice on the 15, I'm taking it on the 15. If it sets up nice on the 30, sets up on the hourly, I take it on the hourly. Just depends where it sets up and where I can get the best risk to reward and stuff like that. So there's no set time frame. It's just if there's a lot of volume, I'm probably on the 15-minute or the 30-minute. If it's less volume, I'm probably on the 30-minute or the 1 hour. So just based on the volume in the market for that session. Asian session is a little slower. Actually, it's been a lot slower than usual, which is a lot slower than the other sessions. So typically 30-minute, but sometimes because it is a slower session, those 10-pip moves, you got to be on the 15 to catch it. J-Gab, talking to J-Gab. I didn't realize we had two in here. But the idea on this one is just trading the trend. AU's trending down really hard. So we got really clean traffic right here. We got about 40 pips of clean traffic. Just trying to get 13 of it. That is the idea. Trading the trend, resistance created. Pip sells, stops above resistance. And we'll see if we can hit that TP.
I just took some buys on GJ actually, because I took some buys. I was looking for himself, but I don't know. I think we're gonna fake out. So, because we closed below, and then we weren't really doing anything. And usually GJ, once we get like a solid close, we usually start moving immediately. But then we were consolidating on the 15-minute, and then I saw a nice strong close on the 5-minute. So we got some clean traffic to the upside. I think we can go up. I mean, the 4-hour just basically been consolidating.
Man, you've got a big support zone, which could turn into now like a rejection zone at 134, 100. You're back in the range of that zone. You had that candle drop down, now you've just come straight back into it. Be careful of 134, 100, pushing you back down again. That's on the 30-minute time frame.
Yeah, I think if it closes above that, it looked pretty good to go out. But
Yeah,
right there, I feel like it could just consolidate.
Yeah, 100%. I think you need to break above that to.
Yeah, right now I'm anticipating it to break it with the volume. That was part of my idea trading at Asian Open.
Yeah, it definitely could work. Like, it's a plausible idea for sure.
What's your entry during?
134.30. So I'm up about like 6 pips right now.
Yeah, don't worry.
Definitely
if you
like.
want to break the level, sure.
And you're up enough to like break even and let it play out at that point too.
She broke 100 already.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, everybody?
What up, what up?
This is my first day here on the live stream. It's looking pretty good. Hey, what's up, Paul? Good. Hey, so I have a chart set up I did on a 4-hour, daily, and 30-minute support. I see GJ, if it closes this 4-hour with a rejection to that 30-minute support that I have, I'm pretty sure we might go bullish. But then again, there's a lot of what's it called? It's going down right now for the moment. But the next 4 candle, that's what I'm seeing. I'll pass my charts right now. All right, I'll go ahead and do that. And I just got that little quick scalp on GJ right now when Tokyo opened. Got a nice 600 in the bag. Yeah, I'm on FTMO right now. Let me show you. All right.
Hopefully AU doesn't break above everything like everything else is. Hopefully the trend will be respected.
fuck, man, I made a mistake. I accidentally set my TP at the top of the range. So I was like, what happened to my trade? And I already hit TP. So that was a mistake. This is why I trade pending orders.
It looks like AJ's breaking up too. That's not good.
So I sent it on
James,
the.
I was gonna say, is that you on thing?
Yeah.
On Discord? Oh, okay. I was confused. I was like, what?
Yeah, I'll send it on Asian. I don't even want to go look at it and tell me what you think.
One second. I'm just looking. I'm also taking just for chat to know, taking a look at AUD USD right now. I want to see a 30-minute close since AJ for me, it just went up. I have no more idea for entry on that. So AUD USD. No, was it AUD USD? No, sorry, it was AUD NZD. I'm taking a look. I apologize for that. AUD NZD.
Gotcha.
For for possible buys if this 30-minute close is bullish. So that's what I'm looking at.
Perfect. Yeah, I might have to look at that AU and all that because I'm starting to go like a little bit of Asian now because I don't have time in the morning and stuff. I used to just look at GJ, gold, and USD, JPY. That's it. I might change it a little bit. I want to stick to Asian. Asian has been working out for me a lot. So yeah, I like it. I like Asian. It starts moving around 8, 9, or 10 Central Time. I see the moves, and that's when I go cop it. But I'm still learning, I'm still trying to get more knowledge and stuff. And I like the way that you work that like kind of like market fluidity and stuff. So that's what I want to stick to. That's the real deal.
Price action all the way.
Price action all the way. That's it. It'll beat anything.
I was gonna say, James, wait, for the first chart, right? Where did you enter?
On the scalp that I just did?
Yeah, that was never. I'm so confused. So that okay. So that's a 4-hour, and then you sent a 30-minute.
No, I haven't entered. I still haven't entered. I'm trying to wait for confirmations right now.
Once it breaks there.
If I would have. Okay, it's right there. I don't know if you see that white box. That's my 4-hour resistance. Yeah. So I'm trying to probably break that and then do like a little retest, make a little bit of support, and try to go in on 30 minutes and try to get that.
That's a really good idea because it's a clean traffic to the left there.
Yeah, there's no traffic. That's what I saw. And right now I'm looking at the 4-hour. We're on 40 minutes before it closes, and it's starting to reject up. I don't know if you go look at it, it's starting to go up. So it's starting to reject all that zone. So the next 4-hour candle, I'm pretty sure by 2 hours or 1 more hour from now, if this hour closes bullish, I might find a retest, and I got a 30-minute support that I might enter and just go all the way up, and hopefully that will work out.
On GG right now, you're saying, right? On this 30-minute?
Yeah.
Okay. No, that's a good idea though. I see what you're trying to do there.
Yeah, but I might wait for the hour to close, depending if this close too bullish, and the other 30-minute give me that retest, I might get in.
My only suggestion is also 4 hours gonna come in once this hour closes. And sometimes it does kind of go out of whack for that. Like it might create a bottom wick or a top wick, so just be careful about that.
That's true. It could give you the drawdown for like an hour or two.
Yep.
Yeah, so I'm gonna be looking at all that, and yeah, I'm gonna be here just with you guys so I can see everything and trying to play it nice.
Perfect. We will be here. That is for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, the other day I was just like, I was on the computer and stuff, and I was like, man, let me go ahead and put Asian Session live. I knew nobody was gonna do it, and then I saw you, and I was like, what the hell? And then you trade just like Wix Online, and then I was like, yeah, this is what I'm gonna get. This is what I'm getting. And yep, I got the Discord chat real quick. Oh yeah. That's what made me actually. I've been learning how to trade for like since January, but it's been working out for me. But at the same time, no, because all these indicators, everything people teach, and all this. I did Daniel Savage course, Raul's course. I did a lot of people's course, but everything like ever since I went to Wix Don't Lie and like your stuff and all that, it's like everything has clicked in, and you really don't need all that extra stuff. Just price action.
Yep. Just lower lows, lower highs, higher highs, higher lows. That's all I think you need.
Yeah, you don't get stuck in the system and stuff.
It keeps it clean and consistent. You can repeat that easy.
Yeah, and that's thankfully last week I was up 6,000, and right now I'm up 1,600. But Monday, no, but you know what? On Sunday, I overtraded. Not over leveraged. I overtraded. I was like trying to go, and I was like, damn, I gotta take a rest. Then on Monday, I took 2 trades. I lost, and I was like, okay. Then Tuesday, and then today, yeah, I'm up 1,000. I'm up 1,000 something. So yeah, I'm like, hell no, I can't keep going now. Yeah, I send them on the Discord group. Yeah, they're right there. They're on Asian session. I'm gonna go look at it right now.
Yep, I will check those out.
I'm gonna head out of here. You guys have a good evening.
Hi, Brandon. Have a good night.
Thanks, Paul. See you, Gurjat.
Peace out.
And everyone else.
You're not streaming right now on YouTube, or you are? Oh, okay. I'm gonna try to get my friend get in there, see if he likes it. He kind of trades like he trying to learn how to trade like you and stuff too. So I might get him in. Yeah, and then Asian session, man. I'm trying to get him in the stream, see if he likes it, and we'll go from there. Oh hell yeah! Nah, but you speak the truth, so I know he knows, so he might like it and might join.
All right, hopefully this 15 can give us a nice bearish close. And then ideally that should be the top wick of the hourly, and we should come down. But we'll see how this closes.
The pairs I'm looking at, nothing's really setting up for me. AJ just hasn't come down at all for me, so I'm not taking any entry on that. And then AUD and ZD wanted a strong bullish close, and we'll see what happens in 5 minutes. But right now, it doesn't look like it's giving me any sort of good close.
I wanted to take that GJ buy, but just wanted to wait for the 30-man to close, but start fucking pushing already.
Yeah, just be careful because it did push back up to... Oh, okay, it's kind of pushing through resistance. Okay, interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, I wanted to see what the 15 did, but...
I would wait for resistance right here and then take a sell. Because we got all this garbage to the left. Tokyo volume came in, erased the garbage to the left, so we get a nice move up. We get resistance under previous support, because remember, this is midday. These zones aren't super strong. This was held right after, so we had NYSE here, pushed up, and this was the support after NYSE, and then we came down. So this would be a good level of resistance right here to then take us back into the lows that just happened before Tokyo opened.
Take a look at EJ. Kind of skyrocketed too.
Yeah, it seems that the JPY pairs are doing that, and then USD seems like they're trying to go down.
I feel like they're always doing that together, though. That's what I've been noticing lately. Look at the pound pairs, the yen pairs in the Asian.
Yep, I like AUD. AUD is pretty solid in the Asian session.
Damn, DJ
your
fucking
go-to
flying right now. that hour is gonna close bullish.
Mhm.
The other, if that doesn't leave a wick, it's probably gonna go down and might make that a resistance.
Yeah, I really want to see this close bearish.
Yeah, I'm about to do an AU breakdown. I've never tried that pair in my life. I want to see how it is and stuff.
It's pretty solid.
Now that I'm gonna be in Asian session with you and stuff.
Yep.
So I can learn. So
we
I
will
can
be
learn more, man.
absolutely. We'll be here, just not tomorrow. But then we'll be back Monday through Thursday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Perfect.
While we wait, does anybody have any questions in chat? Relay Gaming, everybody's seen that on IG. That was 2 point, I think 5% that day I lost. Biggest percentage lost in a trade. That was a rough day. It took me, well, I think, what day is it today? 3 days. What? It took me, I was gonna say 3 days to get the back. My trading does work fine. I think it just sometimes messes up.
What can you lose up to on the FTMO?
Either 10% of the main account, like for like 100K account, so like 10K, or 5% a day. Max you can.
And what happens? You just get kicked off or something?
Yeah. So, if it's losing, would you close early or what? It depends on how you manage. Every trade's managed differently. So, it depends on you manage. Can you explain how currency strength affects each side of the pair? It's pretty simple. So it's like if USD strong, USD will go up. If JPY is strong, JPY will go up. Like depending on what side the pair is. So if it's like UJ, if USD strong, it'll go up. Unless I'm tripping up, but I'm pretty sure I'm correct.
Do I always let the trade hit stop loss if I'm losing? No, I try to manage it. I'll minimize.
Is it possible? Have you tried swing trading? Nope, I have not tried swing trading. Maybe in the future, once I'm 100% on scalp trading and I want to learn something new, we'll try swing trading. And the person I'll go to is VJ Sharma, because she's killing it right now. Like the stuff I'm seeing from her is crazy. No, what was that?
I wasn't looking at GJ, so that's why. But why didn't we consider as? Can you send a chart? I don't know what levels you're talking about. Just send a labeled chart, and then we can walk through that.
Yeah, for me, yeah, same. I was focused on AJ, and that was the main pair I was focused on. So I think that would be the reason. If I saw a good setup on GJ, I would have been focused on that. But when I was scrolling through all the pairs, I saw AJ look the best to me.
Yep, I thought AU looks the best.
And this is a lot of people. This is a question that not someone's asking right now, but a lot of people ask how do I feel about trading multiple pairs? And I think got a good answer to that. I think one thing for when you trade multiple pairs, one thing is you can miss a lot of good entries if you're instead of just focusing on one pair. So you may miss a lot of good entries. But for me, I'd rather miss a couple entries like that than instead of focusing on GG, just one pair, or like UJ, whatever pair I'm focused on, and stay on the pair when it's crap sometimes. Like we've seen where it goes for like a week-long range or 2 week long range. So rather just miss a couple entries like that instead of being forced and stuck on one pair when it's kind of doing its range. I'm not saying it's always doing something crazy like that, but it may be doing it. Gives me more options.
So you're saying you prefer looking at a bunch?
Yeah.
I think with that, it's if you're gonna focus on a couple pairs, I feel like what I've been thinking about lately, it's like, as dumb as this may sound, like would you prefer fighting someone that is like well versed in multiple like quote unquote attacks, or someone that has practiced the same kick like 10,000 times?
Yeah,
right?
I get what you mean.
Like obviously, I wouldn't want to fight the guy that's practiced the same kick 10,000 times because he's practiced the same thing 10,000 times, right? So it'd be the same concept with a single pair, but at the same time, I feel like you do get sometimes like certain pairs, like GJ for example, some weeks are like really horrendous on it.
Yeah,
so I
that's
think if you wanna like open your horizon, I think practice that one pair till you get pretty confident in the psychology aspect of trading, but also on like your downtime or while you're waiting for GJ to break out of the range, since obviously you should be looking for, perfect entries or, quote unquote perfect entries. You should get, comfortable with other pairs and watch what they do and come up with analysis. And, as time goes on and progresses, you get more confident and you're like, okay, like I know what this pair is doing. And then you open your horizon at that point,
No, I couldn't have said it better. I'm not even on it. Let me check. Boy. I'm still putting
Oh, don't you got that gigabyte?
Don't even ask him. Don't even ask him what his internet.
Is the stream still closing randomly?
But no, the MT4 the past like 15 minutes it's cut in and out like 3 times.
Like on the bottom it says not connected?
Yeah, and then it turns right back on. So I don't know.
For me, my MT4 is working perfectly fine right now.
This is my internet.
Go to speedtest.net and check your upload and download. See if it's wacky right now.
And one thing I want to say about the amount of pairs too is like when I say I look at multiple pairs, that doesn't mean I'm looking at 10 pairs at one time and try and trade all 10 pairs. I have like a selection of like maybe 10 pairs. From those 10 pairs each session, so New York session, that narrows down to like 5 pairs already. And then from those 5 pairs, I'll try to find the best setup. And then if that's on like 3 pairs or 2 pairs, I'll only focus on those pairs for that day.
You mark them up and set alerts?
No, I don't set alerts. I just see which one has the cleanest traffic and which one looks like it's going to set up soon, and just obviously set up my support and resistance zones and everything like that, but I don't set any alerts. I just try to watch them as best as I can.
Alright, resistance formed. Support broken. Yep, so we broke support, formed resistance. Could say lower high, yes. Then we push back up once we close back above. As if it was okay to consider it at resistance created. Consider buying once we closed above. I mean, yeah, you could have, but just how is this traffic really going to be super good? Would kind of be the only thing. The chart was labeled good though, so I think that was fine. There's that Tokyo Open gets a little weird, so you might want to just wait till after.
And for my, once again, for my AG trade, did not take entry, did not break any low. For my AN trade that I was looking up, did not set up exactly how I wanted. The 30-minute close weak, bullish, not any sort of bearish time, a weak bearish. So didn't get like the best confirmation, so I'm still just watching it.
Yo, Paul. Out of curiosity, what's your view on closing early? Something like the trade you're in now, the AU. Do you just hold this to your stop? So at what point do you look at it? See.
So Asian session, I always take it at reduced risk, so I will let it breathe a little more, knowing that. I am just kind of anticipating that the trend is on my side pretty heavily, and the probability is stronger that we come down than break above resistance. But I'm paying attention to it, managing it. Maybe if it gets above here, I'll close some of it. But I kind of want to see how this first 15 minutes of the 30-minute, because this looks like we might be trying to do something right here. So I want to see how this 15-minute closes. If it doesn't break above here, maybe it closes bearish, that would be good, or breaks the low, that would be good. Kind of what I'm waiting for, because this hourly still has no bottom wick, so I still think we could see it turn around and come back as we come up into here. We'll reject and then start coming down, but we'll see. And if it does hit full stop, it was reduced risk, so. But I am still trying to manage and minimize it, and the top of this wick is kind of what I'm considering, but I want to see where we close.
Yeah, I've been focusing on minimizing my losses as much as I can, and I think it's been helping out a lot. Like where I would be losing, I would minimize my losses, but I'd be losing 8-9 pips. But now it's like I could pull out with like 2 or 3 pip losses, and then just pull like 15-20 pip wins. I've been taking it super slow lately.
For AN, sorry, if you can quickly go on AN or no. It's okay. I was gonna say for AN, this is what I'm looking for right now. I'm watching it. The previous 30-minute closed weak bearish, so if this current 30-minute breaks the high, I'm looking at taking entry before the 30-minute closes, and then my stops would be below the previous 30-minute low, so 7 pip stop, and then it would either be 1-to-1 you can secure at, or these wick fills to the left. So that's the idea for AN. The reason being, I believe if it breaks your previous 30-minute high, it's going to create support, and this is going to be a higher low to continue up to creating a higher high. If that makes any sense, chat.
What is it around this time? Volume starts coming in for Asian.
Should have been 41. It was 41 minutes ago that we saw that bullish volume come in with Tokyo Open. But we got a lower low, and we're still trending down. I think we should get a lower high, and then return.
All my better trades in Asian have been, what's it called? Late Asian. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, I've noticed after the 4-hour close, it really, you got some good direction to, and traffic to play with.
It's weird, no? Like how that's changed.
Yeah, it used to be really good at like 5. Like 5:30.
Take the bill and pay for meals, ain't even gotta say it's real, cause I understand the value of time and place. She can tell I'm overthinking the way that I'm looking past her, so she turned my head toward her and she kissed my face and said I'm here right now, and baby,
what up, John? How's it going?
she walking around my place with no clothes on, so draw the blinds, baby, we can put a show on. Just know that I won't be tripping.
Yeah, if this 30-minute closes bullish, that would be really good to then get back down to this low. Create resistance or lower high. Move down to the low would be ideal.
I feel like if it respects our resistance here, I think it's solid still.
Yeah. I'm just trying to really trust my analysis and the trend. So.
How many pips does that stop? The hell? It's like a slow pair or something, or no? What is it, like UJ slow? You've been trading this a lot during Asian?
That's good, John. Yeah, just chilling is all you can do. Especially at what time is it? At almost 8 p.m. It's a good time to be chilling.
Getting close to the video gaming time.
AN trade is still not in, waiting for some sort of high to be broken. Yeah. Yeah, so I'm saying, like, if this hopefully I'd rather wait for 30-minute close, but if it breaks high, I'll take it. So basically, it came up, trying to create a support to continue going up, and fill these wicks to the left.
Yeah, I think that's solid.
That's the idea. Wicks, it's above 1-to-1. Wicks is 12 pips. Stop loss would be 7 pips. So you can take the wicks or just secure a 1-to-1. Best case, if someone wants to be super patient, I would say even let this 30-minute close, because 4-hour close is about to come in 15 minutes. So even if let this 30-minute close, and once the 30-minute closes bullish, that would be the best confirmation. And then you can either take it right at the close, or I would say just kind of wait 1 or 2 minutes, see what the new 4-hour open does. If it doesn't, so it doesn't whip you out. So this would be support here. This is technically old resistance, the new high, but it's gonna break and fill this wicks here.
It looks solid.
Yep. Let's just see.
You have our 30-minute closes. Hopefully it doesn't take us out if you're still in it. If you're still in it, make sure you manage this how you want to manage it. If this hits full stop, I'm still in profit for the day. You may not be, so make sure you manage this according to what you're comfy with. If you don't like this, just get out. Just get out.
I just got in on GJ right now on a buy. I think it's gonna do the daily wick fill, and I'm on.
I don't really like the area that
give me a 15-minute support right now.
Did you put your
15
stops?
minutes.
Did you put your stops under here?
Yeah.
Okay, nice. Yeah, that might play out depending on how this closes.
Go to the 15-minute real quick. Put the
Mm.
stop. Yeah, right there. Perfect. So I should have probably waited till 30-minute support close, but it looks I'm trusting it.
I feel like it may reject over here.
Yeah, I'm trusting it to keep going up and stuff. If you go to the daily, you could see him. We buy Wickfield right there, and I got my take profit at around. Let me tell you, my take profit's gonna be like 134,500.
I think that's
Yeah,
solid.
but with it being Asian session, do you think there's enough? I mean, I haven't really traded Asian session, but would there be enough volume to push it up for that wick fill here?
Well, let me see what
I don't know.
Let me look at my 4 hour real quick.
That is the question.
You know, like I feel like it may have just exhaustion here and reject at this area, or maybe start consolidating between here and like 100.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, if we come down and we make a support and we don't break here, then I think we can maybe inch our way up there slowly. But yeah, we'll see how the 30 minute closes.
Yeah, I feel like the retest
we'll
may
see what
happen.
happens. I wanted to wait for the 30 minutes to make that support, but I just got in. But I got my stops right there just in case. But yeah, I know what you mean. It's
Like that might be a nice move for the London session.
yeah, that's what I'm
Okay.
thinking. Because when the next 4 hour closes, it's gonna be like literally close to. It's gonna be close to London right there, pre-London and stuff. And that's when I'm thinking it's gonna start flying and stuff. But,
I may actually look at the charts before I go to bed and try to grab that move for the London session to go up.
let me go back to my 30. Let me see. I got it all mapped out here. Let me see. Yeah, if that 30-minute closes with that support, I'll be more confident for it too. Because that's gonna be my break and retest.
Because like the way I'm looking at it, it cleanly broke through that consolidation to the left on at like 100, right?
Yeah.
So like in my mind, I would have expected it to almost keep going, but it didn't. So I feel like it almost may kind of retest that area, hopefully form a support there, and then as the hours go on through the night into like pre-London and stuff, we could potentially get that daily wick or that daily wick
So the
fill.
way I see it is on the hour. If that hour candle closes bullish the way it looks now and it's still above that 100 range, then the chances are the high probability that the next hour candle will push up.
Yeah, and then what I'm
And
looking at now.
after that, it's going to range and set up for London and Frankfurt and London. So I don't know if it's going to go to 500 or if it's going to do a wick fill on the daily or all of that, but I know that it should have a little momentum.
Yeah, and then let me see my 4 hour real quick. I have my
I'm
4
just
hour.
Sorry.
No, you're good. No, I said, and then on the 4 hour, you can see two bullish candles, and then that red one. I don't know, that red one right there closed on my 30-minute support. That's a strong support right there. And then now this one is starting to close. We got 9 minutes for it to close out. It's gonna close above that 30-minute support. Let's see what the next hour does and stuff, and then hopefully it just keeps going up. And then on the 4 hour, I use a little bit of Fibonacci sometimes in Confluence, just in Confluence. I really don't stick to it as much, and I have Confluence on that Fibonacci as well. See what happens.
Well, we do get big pushes at this time sometimes, but they're very rare.
Yeah, typically right at the 4 hour close, that next 30 minute gives a nice little 10, 15
Yeah, ever
pip
since
push.
I stick to Asian session, I've used to get I'm starting to get my pushes around like right now in Central Time, like around 8, 9, or 10 o'clock at night. And so that's another Confluence I have, and I'm gonna start looking at Forex Factory or something, see what I find. Should have done that too. Probably some moves or something. Just wait and see, man.
Hopefully, we'll get this 30-minute closing bearish.
And then I did a little AUD USD stuff, and I think it's looking kind of still valid because that wick, that stop loss you have it on that wick on the 30-minute, on that where it took liquidation stuff, it might be valid. Man. Hopefully everything plays out good.
Yeah.
Just to let chat know also for the AUD NZD, it hasn't broken any high yet. Since it's a couple minutes close to the 4-hour close, I'm gonna just let this 30-minute close now because there's no reason to be that impatient because there's like 7 minutes left, or 8 minutes left. So just gonna let this 30-minute close. It will close in my direction for a strong confirmation. Hopefully close in my direction for a strong confirmation, then look for a trade. Because it looks like it's about to break, but I don't want to get impatient and then get screwed over by a 4-hour wick.
On AN?
Yeah, AUD and ZD. So that is what my suggestion is.
Yo, last 6 minutes, we're gonna run all the way down. Who knows? That'd be wild.
You know, I've been noticing sometimes, like when I'm in a trade, it would legit just kind of stall out like this in the opposite direction, and then like it would choose this direction like the last like 3-4 minutes. It's weird. Like what? You waited this whole hour to do like a 2-second move.
That's what your trade did yesterday. That GG trade that I watched. The thing
Before...
just like plummeted out of nowhere after going out.
Oh, that was Paul's. Yeah.
Yeah, dude, that thing just ran down.
It does that. Like I do not know the exact reason why it does that, but I've been noticing that a lot.
Just that's the market.
Yeah. Thoughts on EJ? EJ skyrocketed up, clean traffic to the left. I think it's coming into a... let me see how far it looks like.
I think you missed a move on EJ.
Yeah, and right now, I personally don't see any setup. Wait for a higher low. Yeah, a higher low to set up possibly, and then look for an entry. Other than that, I think you just gotta wait. Share it.
Yeah, man.
So the guy, this was a TikTok, right? So the guy walks up to his girlfriend and he goes, "You know the difference between a Lamborghini and a boner?" He goes, "I don't have a Lamborghini." And he spanks her and he says, "Let's go." It was funny.
Yeah, dude, they're fighting good. The Bears and the Bulls. Yeah, I'm thinking the Bears are going to win too. I think they're going to take it and hopefully closes down that 30-minute support.
Yep, then we can break down to this low and get a little push down. And just lower low, lower high all the way through the night.
Who do you think would actually win a fight, a bear or a bull?
Bull any day. I mean bear any day. Bear any day.
You think so?
Which one is it, bro?
Yeah, dude, you said both, bro.
Is it bear or bull?
And then DJ's looking good right now for that support on the 30-minute.
As long as it doesn't close bearish. If it closes bearish, be careful. You might get a wick above, and then it might come back, fill this wick, and push down this candle. So just be aware. But I think it does. Yeah. I like the idea. I just have a different idea I'm looking at. So that I think this has clean traffic, and it can definitely push up to here. So just manage it.
Yeah,
it could do both. It could wick up here and then turn around, and then you win, and my idea wins. You know what I'm saying? It could do both.
Yeah.
Yep. The live stream has a little bit of a delay, so that's why my chart seems slower than yours. Just so you know.
Let's go. AUD and ZD broke the high. I'm still waiting. I did not take an entry, so it's gonna be a good, hopefully a good close.
NZD must be really weak then, because I think AU is gonna come down.
Yeah. I mean, that makes sense for both of us then. Actually, no, never mind.
That's gonna be more so USD strength for mine, I think.
Yeah.
We're getting like pretty good rejection on AU right now.
Okay. I'm hoping this 30-minute can at least close bearish, or maybe bearish and we run down, or we close bearish and then 30-minute open to the 4-hour runs us down.
Took a similar setup like this on gold this morning with like I don't know if you guys remember what I used to talk about. I've been noticing a lot of candles where they would have big wicks to the top or bottom with the small body, and it would show like a reversal, and I would notice like a big move down afterwards.
You know who you would love? Iron Man's trading. He trades something.
I know. Okay, I've been talking to him a little bit on Instagram. But I noticed that, and it's funny because he was talking about that like last week. I noticed on one of his videos, and I grabbed like 45 pips right after that move on gold.
Yeah, that's the main way he trades. That's his that's his style. He kills on gold and US30 with that.
Yeah, he really does. He comes in here periodically, right?
Yeah. Sometimes he's just tired, I think, so he just calls it a day early. Calls it early.
He was in the chat earlier.
He's an old man. I need to sleep.
What is sleep?
Question.
I don't know.
Question for.
He's not old.
Oh.
I was gonna say
Sounds
question
like
for
Yen is old.
question for Chad. This is just like more of like a fun question. Who would win in a fight, a bear or a gorilla?
A gorilla.
Wow, a gorilla. Where does that come from?
No, a bear. It's a bear. It's a bear.
I seen it on Rogan's podcast. They always talk about it.
Oh.
Yeah.
You think they think a bear would win?
I don't know. Some people say gorilla, some people say bear.
I think a gorilla
No,
would
it's the
win.
bear. It's the bear. It's the bear.
Like the
100%.
amount
Look it
of
up on
power.
Google.
Okay, what? It's not like they what? It's not like they put this to a test.
Yeah, they did.
They went and asked Mr. Bear and Mr. Gorilla, and they agreed on the debate, and the bear won. God, good job. God.
A bear or a gorilla? That is my question.
It says the average silverback weighs around 350 and stands at 5.5 feet tall. Their long arms give them the reach advantage on a grizzly, but that's about it. Grizzlies are twice as large, and according to a study conducted, they can act even more aggressively and 5 times stronger than a human.
But then the gorilla can has weapons, you know?
Yeah, dude, they pull out nunchucks and knives and they
No,
throw
I
them
mean
out.
like straight up like a log or something like that. Like just.
Dude, a bear is almost 700 pounds on average.
So?
Oh, okay, sorry.
Don't knock him out with an uppercut, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, sorry. 30 minutes. Sorry, I got to trade. 30-minute closed. What's it called? Bullish for AUD and ZD. I'm hoping this new. One sec. Okay.
Yes, Andy, you are correct. You are correct. I guess I'm wrong. Gorillas don't even fight properly. That's funny. Yeah, gorillas clearly did not go to the fighting class like the bears did.
Yeah, they don't got nunchucks.
Sorry, I took my entry on AUD NZD. The previous 30-minute closed bullish, strong confirmation and broke the high. Stops would be it's up to you what you choose to, but it can be under the previous 30-minute, which closed bullish, or it can be under the one before that, or even safer stop. Because they're both pretty small. One's 5 pips, one's 7 pips, and then target can be with fill. That is the idea for AUD and ZD. And let's see if
AU can push down in this 30-minute time frame.
Yeah, really, a gorilla can do anything to a bear. I completely agree. These mans are
Mike Tyson.
laughing
Now
at
that's
me.
a fair fight. Right. Right.
You know he's boxing again.
Yeah, Roy Jones Jr.
That's crazy. Like, what do you, like 5 years ago? Would you have thought this man would have stepped in the ring ever again?
Dude, they'd beat half of us up together.
I know, but like, yo, he's in such good shape.
Yeah, dude, they're 50 years old.
It's
That's disgusting.
crazy, bro.
That's what a needle in your butt does. You took a buy on AUD NZD?
Yeah. Previous 30-minute closed bullish, so idea is this is gonna break the high, continue up, and do wick fill.
Or on what, the hour or something?
Nice.
4 hour?
30
Right
minutes.
here, wick fill's right here.
Oh. Is that the 4 hour wick fill? Yeah.
Yeah.
That is the idea, and the risk reward is really good. Hopefully, yes, volume to continue.
Like, I think it looks pretty solid if it breaks that previous 15 high.
Thank you, thank you. Appreciate that.
Now it looks bad.
Oh my god, I never thought I'd ever hear MGMT again. But guess who popped up on the Yo Gabba Gabba Spotify station?
I'd stream. Manage your trade accordingly. I will manage mine. I need to. We gotta call it a little bit early. I'm gonna start packing so we can leave, and I will be back on Monday for the Asian sessions. And if I do any trading while I'm gone, I will post it on Instagram. But if I see something in Asian, maybe I'll put up like a Instagram story or something.
And sorry, go.
I'm done. That's
just.
it.
Oh, I was and one more time. Wick fill was a target or 1-to-1 target. Stops can be under previous 30-minute. The bullish close or the one before that. Bearish close or it was a weak confirmation. Either or, depending up to you. Other than that, just manage it how you want to manage it. If someone did take this trade with me.
Yep. Hi guys, I'm out. I'll see you on Monday.
Peace out, everyone.
This may seem like a stupid question, but is breast milk vegan? Can I call you back in a bit? I have to Skype my lactation consultant.
She looks so good when she shops organic, cause she cares about her baby and the future of our planet. But life has gotten hectic now that she's become a mom. Though the charter school waiting list isn't all that long, and the Mandarin immersion that they offer every morning combines a bit of Waldorf and a bit of Montessori. And the rooftop playground has an urban petting zoo with recycled wood chips and a Manhattan view. Cause her Greenpoint sublet had to go. Bedford got too crowded and she'd seen enough shows, so she married a designer and moved to Park Slope. Found a nice brownstone and they took out a loan. And her Etsy store has been doing great since Ellen Page Instagrammed her diaper bouquets. Before the Starbucks down on Union sold soy lattes, there was hipster girl trying to find her way. Well, hipster girl grew up